Hey, y'all. Hey, it's your friend Patty with Giddy Things. A scrubby shower has been had. So, welcome back to our 5 minute in name only exercise encouragement day 275, y'all. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I am tomorrow supposed to get a manicure and an extreme pedicure. I'll tell you more about what that entails when I come back to say ta ta for now. I made this card for Mom and Dad, Nana and Granddad, for their 62nd anniversary. So I took some rice paper and some watercolor postcard paper and made them this. And it says, "Your love is the foundation of our family." So that is what that is. And then on the back it says, "Made with love." I like it. So, Patty, you may ask, what exactly is an extreme pedicure? Well, first of all, I have to say that the technician, expert, accomplished woman who does these for me is phenomenal. And it is designed for people who have, any kind of toe issues. Toe issues. So I have idiopathic, which means it's not caused by anything in particular, or it's the way it is. We think we know what causes it, but I'll just tell you what it is. It's neuropathy. It's not diabetic neuropathy. There's a little bit of a thought that it might be something called, I think, small fiber neuropathy, but it's neuropathy. So I have a loss of a lot of feeling due to nerve issues in my feet and my ankles, and so in lower legs, kind of right below my calves. But a lot of that, and it hasn't really gotten any worse. It's been the same for years and years, but, thank you, Jesus. But we think that a lot of that may be caused by just the consistent dislocation of my knees with my connective tissue disorder. And then it may be, that's built up scar tissue, done nerve damage, and those sorts of things. It's not, again, thank you, Jesus. It's not anywhere else. Like I don't have it, my hands or whatever. It's just localized and non-diabetic. So I'm very grateful for that. I'm not sure that's my best look, but I cared for like 2 seconds and then I was over it. So in other news, I have now accomplished 99 pounds of weight loss. So I'm at 99 pounds down and very grateful for that. And eager to reach 100 pounds and more down. The question is, after 100 pounds lost, how much will I still want to lose weight, pounds down, whatever people like to call it? What is, um, the de rigueur or the statement du jour, so to speak. So that sounded really pompous. I didn't mean it to. So I haven't really decided. I think I'm probably going to want to lose like 50 more pounds after that and then kind of take stock, see where I am at that point. But yeah, this is, it's a lot of things. The One of the things that I think is a neat way to think about the GLP-1 journey, and as you know, if you've been watching, and if you don't, I take Zepbound. I had gotten up to 7.5. I had to go off of it for a month because of insurance issues. I came back onto it at 7.5, and it was atrocious with side effects. Just the side effects were atrocious, and I was really basically not able to eat. And so I asked my doctor to start me over. And so we're back at 2.5, and now we can go up if we need to, but the side effects are much more manageable. I did have a little bit of tiny, well, it wasn't tiny really, but compared with how it's been in the past, my fatigue over the weekend was practically non-existent. Because in the past, it was like zonk. I think if you've been watching for a while, you remember me using words like flu-like symptoms and things of that nature. And the flu ain't I can't get myself in a way that I think is representative of me right now. So I'm just going to do that. No, I'm not. Um, so yeah, that is where I am. I'm at the 2.5. I did that. I went ahead and did it in my stomach again. I'm not really comfortable injecting in my thighs, and I was doing that with the 7.5 that one week just to see if it would help with the side effects. It did, but they were still pretty intense. And I'm so grateful for all of it, but just trying to find a place where I can chill with it and feel better with it and have appetite suppression, but not feel so bad, right? I can have a certain amount of discipline with how I approach food on my own with that food noise being gone. And so far, so good. You know, the food noise has not been insurmountable. I can take a little bit of it, but if you've experienced it, you know what I'm talking about. So, and if you haven't, there's no way you can know what I'm talking about. So that's that about that. Thinking, is there anything else Cookie Denise is doing so well? She is a sassy girl. Oh my gosh. She barks at us now to get our attention. We are not reinforcing any of that. Don't anybody come for me with dog training because we are doing what we're supposed to do, training her and being strict about her boundaries because a boundaried puppy is a happier puppy. But at the same time, understanding that she's only been on the planet by her, in her own self, by herself, for, 9 weeks as of today. This is her ninth week. So she is a baby and we're being gentle, but insistent because you really, it's just like any other young creature, right? Or older creature. We all need boundaries. And so that is what we are enforcing with Cookie Denise right now in a gentle, loving, persistent, and consistent way. How are you? I know I already asked that, but really, how are you? It's, super important, especially around the holidays, that you give yourself a reason to feel special. That's always important. But also, come on in, disembodied voice. There's no reason not to come. Okay. I think he's got my hot water bottle, so I'm looking forward to that. There's, what was I saying? You still feel special, but also around the holidays, just reminding yourself that however you want to observe the holidays, whatever works for you is what you should do because it can be a complicated time for people, right? It can be complex. So I hope you know how loved you are. I certainly love you so much. And I hope you will continue to go with me in peace and love to serve others. Please do pray for the whole wide world with a special intention for the beautiful Ukraine.